Hello, thank you for joining me. This is an upper back workout that also includes stretching and mobility. It's intended for people who've been sitting at a computer or driving a car all day long, like me. So we need a lot of different things for this. I have some weights here and I am going to use a barbell because we'll be doing a bent over row, and I really love to load that up with a barbell. I have a yoga mat because we're going to be on the ground on our stomachs and on our back. I am going to be using a long loop band, but you can also use a small loop band. I'll show you the long one. So I have one of these guys. I will be using that with my bike because I want to wrap it around something that doesn't move. So I'm going to need a very heavy apparatus. Something like this pillar, if this pillar was more secure, would work for you. You can also put it around a chair, but you need to weigh down the chair so that the chair can't be dragged away when it comes to that time. And then I also have a set of very light hand weights for some back fly exercises. The final things I have are actually a massage ball. You could use a tennis ball or something similar, and a foam roller. If you don't have any of these things, it's okay. I'll explain what you could do instead, or you could just do another exercise that you like but still do this workout. So we're actually going to start against a wall with our exercise ball, okay? So that's going to be our warm-up. So I'll come to this wall so you can see me a little bit better. And we're going to take this exercise ball and we're going to work our traps especially. So that's right on the top of our shoulder blade, that big meaty chunk of muscle that you probably just give yourself a rub every once in a while. I find that if my traps are overactive when I try to train my upper back, they're the only thing that works, and it actually just gets more uncomfortable. So we'll take this massage ball and put it against the wall right around those traps, and then I would like to walk away a little bit and just roll the massage ball along the trap, along that top area. Ooh. If you carry a lot of tension there like me, you're gonna feel this. Since it's kind of a warm up and it's just the beginning, I suggest you don't necessarily hold on a knot in a myofascial release technique. Instead, you just roll it around there, loosen up that chunk of muscle. And then you can also take it and move more along your shoulder blade. So kind of right around up and down that shoulder blade region on the inside. While we're here, why not? And another thing I kind of like to do for the shoulder blade, you can see me do it now, I bend my knees, lean back, and then I straighten my knees, lean forward. And that's kind of how I go up and down that shoulder area. And a couple more breaths. Great. And then to take the ball, I usually actually take my hand behind my back, the opposite of the side it's on, and I lean away, and you can just, ta-da, catch the ball. And then I'm gonna switch it to the other shoulder. I'll show you now from the front. I'm gonna start right around that trap. Oh, that feels good. This is a great thing to do for your back every day, honestly. And you can also feel the trap, like you can go right along the edge of the muscle is one technique. Directly on the muscle is another technique. So just explore, just find the spots. And then I'm gonna go down that shoulder blade too while I'm here. Ooh. I've been driving all day, and so especially this, my right side, my dominant arm, needs this. And you can always do this more after class. We're just trying to lubricate the area, try to hydrate it, try to relax it a bit. I know it's tempting to just sit here for an hour, but we can't do that. And then release. Great. down to the ground and do some stretches here. So come down onto your glutes. Good. Hands next to your hips. We're gonna do a bridge roll down. Inhale, roll your hips up. Exhale, bring your arms over your head. Inhale, roll your hips down. Exhale, hands by your sides. Again, bridge up. Arms overhead, palms face up. Bridge down, hands by your side. The sensation is that we're making our spine longer and our shoulders more open as we roll through this. Good. For 3. And 2. Take your time with this. 1 more. Great. And now come down. Now here, stay on the ground. Take both of your hands up over your shoulder. One arm goes down towards your hips. One arm rests on the ground over your head. And then you switch, moving side to side. Pulling out some of the tension in your back, kind of winding the muscles around each other. Good. For 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay. So bring your knees to your chest and then roll over onto one side. You might also take your foam roller here and rest your head on it. This is probably my favorite way to relax my shoulders and my upper back. So lay your head on your foam roller if that's comfortable. If it's not, you can just lay it on the ground. Line up your hands like pancakes in front of your body. Then take your top hand, slide it forward, and then like this foam roller's on it. And then slowly open it behind your back. Elbows and wrists are relaxed. Bring it over your hip and to the front. Arms up, back around, over your hip to the front. One more time, you're watching your fingers until they pass your mid-back, and then you're closing the circle. And then let's switch sides. Over your hip, over mid-back, upper back. Try to keep your elbows straight the whole time. Good. One more round. Great. And now bend your knees, sit on up. Good. Take a little stretch towards your ankles while I turn down our music because we're not quite at our feet yet. And then let's switch to the other side. So feet come to the opposite side. Your knees are bent. Your hands are forward. Your head is on the ground for your foam roller. Slide your top hand forward and then begin that big circle, opening around your upper back, mid back, hip, and again. Watching your fingers until they pass through your mid to back region. And then to center. One more time. And then switch direction. This is also really good if you find that your upper back really hurts. This can help relax it. Great. Excellent. Okay, come on up, and we're going to use our foam roller to stretch our space between our shoulder blades, and then we're going to get to the strength part. So, you'll take yourself into a quadruped position, and then come onto the top of the foam roller. Turn your left fingertips and palm up, and bring your fingertips to the roller. As you inhale, slide the roller underneath your right elbow as it bends into a threaded needle. Let the roller drag you as far as you'll go, and then bring yourself back through the center. Again, bend that elbow, roller drags you out, and then you come back through center. The roller pulls your body into the shape. There's 3. Here's 2. And every time we'd be getting a little bit further. And 1. puppy, where your hips are over your knees, head between your elbows. Good. And now come on in and let's go to the other side. So left hand stays on the ground, right palm faces up, fingertips face up. Drag yourself through, bending your left elbow, and then come up through the center. And again, drag your arms through and in. Push your arm into the foam roller to get a little deeper. Here's 2. Here's 1. Good, and come through center. Awesome. Sit on back, take the foam roller, bring it over your head. Just tap your shoulders, lift, tap, lift, quickly. Send some blood. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, so our warm-up is done, but we are going to start with body weight only on the ground. So you'll come down to the ground, and we're doing a shoulder mobility and strengthening exercise, as well as a push-up. So, hands come forward here. Your head will be hovering just off the ground. As you inhale, you'll lift your torso. Exhale, flip your palms, reach them around as far as you can behind your back. Inhale, lift it a little bit higher. Exhale, bring your hands forward, head down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale, torso up. Exhale, forward, lower, go. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward and down. Lift, come behind, lift higher, and unwind. Lift, come behind, lift higher, unwind. 3 more. Lift, come behind, lift higher. 2 more. Lift, come behind, lift higher. 1 more. Good. And release. Amazing. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to do our first set on our knees, all together. So squeeze your belly, tuck your elbows in, hands under your shoulders, press up, come down, lift, lower. 6 more. And 5. This is just pump up. It's not meant to be tons of work. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on back. Take a breather, head between your elbows. We're going to do it all again. Okay. All right. So let's come on down to the ground. Make sure that your feet are staying on the ground for this. Hands come forward. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, hands behind your back, palms face up. Inhale, go higher. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lift. Exhale, behind. Inhale, higher. Exhale, unwind. Keep going. Four more. Belly stays strong here, so don't just use that belly to lift you higher. Belly should stay strong. Here's 2. And 1. And release. Awesome. On your knees or your hands, come on up for those push-ups. If you're on your hands, spread your hands slightly wider. Go. 10, 9. If you're on your toes, you might go a bit slower. That's fine. One. Breathe. Awesome. Come onto your knees. Good. Take your shirt off if you're warm now. Bring one arm over the other, give yourself a hug. Pull your torso forward. And now open the arms and switch. One arm over the other, give yourself a hug. Pull your torso forward. And release, great. Okay, so we are gonna go into a lateral pull down and a bent over row. So I don't want us to just be bent over the whole time. So for the lat pull down, we'll be using our loop band for this, the mini loop band. You'll take it around your forearms. You can stand or sit for this, and then you'll bring it up over your head. You'll pull your elbows to the side, keeping them as close to your body as possible. So I don't want your back arched and your elbows far away. You gotta tuck your hips, keep your spine long. We pull down as far as we can and release. My band is really tight, so yours might look different than mine. Then we're gonna grab 2 dumbbells or our barbell. We're gonna have a wider hand grip. We hinge forward, flat back, pull to our rib cage and lower, focusing on those upper back muscles, squeezing them together, okay? So we've got 3 sets of this. We're doing anywhere from 6 to 12. I'm gonna go for 10 reps each. So feet slightly apart, band around those forearms. Here we go. Hands should stay above the elbows in a straight line. Good. Whew. And close enough to your head to hit your ponytail as you just saw me. Keep going, I missed one. Good, here's 2. Here's 1. Awesome, release, take a little, well actually don't, we're going straight, don't take a break, we're going straight to the next exercise, super exciting. So hands wide, shoulders back and down, even with dumbbells, hands wide. Good, come down to your knees, there you go, to your ribs, 10. Make sure your spine does not lift and lower, it's just those arms. One more. Whew. Okay, you can take a little break now. Elbows in, rock side to side. Good. Okay, so going to the next round. If you can add more weight to your barbell, do so. I will. Gosh dang it. It was a lot of driving today. Okay. Take it around your forearms, that loop band. Good. If it helps you to keep your spine straight, sit down, no problem. Ready, go. Count your 10. If it's not on my count, that's okay. Got one more. Excellent. All right. Turning around, finding that row. Hands wide, wide arm row, you could say. Shoulders back, we'll show you from the side this time. Feet parallel, ready, go. Here. When we're doing that row, we really want to feel the sensation of these mid-back and upper back muscles squeezing together, pulling our shoulder blades together. Okay. One more time through those exercises. Good. I'm getting tired, so I'm actually going to come to my knees because I think it'll help me keep my back supported so I don't arch. Okay, ready? Pull your down, then go. We don't want to flare our ribs out here. We want to keep them tucked in. I think that was it. I might have counted wrong. I typically do. Good. And then when you're done with that, you're done with that loop band. Come back to your bent over row. Maybe hands slightly wider here. Ready? Hit your 10, go. Or 6 to 12, really. When you're done, go ahead and take a nice deep forward fold. Wiggle your knees if that feels good. Good. And then roll on up. Okay. I just have one more set of exercises for us today. I don't want to overdo this, you know, especially if you're like me, you've been driving all day. The rest of your body probably isn't super warm. A little bit goes a long way in that situation. So this is when we're gonna grab our open-ended loop band if we have such a thing. If you don't have such a thing, you can just do an overhead press here with 2 dumbbells. But if you do have such a thing, you're gonna take that loop band and you're gonna wrap it around whatever this apparatus is, and then you're gonna cross it into an X shape, okay? From here, you're gonna be leaning forward and pulling the band over the crown of your head, pulling your elbows wide. So the shape will be a little bit like a triangle shape there with that. The next exercise is going to be a bent over fly to a stand. This is a very difficult exercise, so I just want you to be thoughtful about how much weight you use. So your hands will go out, once again, kind of into a triangle shape. You'll hinge forward, open your arms out and up, and then come back to standing, hands to your hips. Hinge as you lift, and then hands to your hips. If you have any history of lower back issues, what I suggest you do instead is just a basic bent over fly, arms out to the side, okay? All right, we have 3 sets of this. Once again, 6 to 12 repetitions. I'm gonna go for 10. Ready? You're off. Oops, I need to go closer. With the loop band, it definitely takes a little bit of time to figure out like what your positioning is. Excellent. Ooh, so to make this more difficult, you would have more band hanging at the bottom. To make it less difficult, you have less band hanging at the bottom. Okay, go into your whichever bent over fly or bent over front raise. Here you go. If you're doing the front raise, it's the same rate of motion. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up. I'm going to show you from the side so you can see. You really got to keep those abs strong here so your back does not arch. Good. One more. Whew. Take a little breather after that. I do find my back gets a little funky there, so I'm gonna bend over and just give myself some cats and cows real fast. This is kind of 2 bent over motions, but I did choose the front raise with the stand just to give your back a little bit of a rest. All right, I'm ready to go. If you're ready, you can join me. You know the exercises though, so you can take a pause and come back when you want. I'm off. 10 of them. Try not to hold your breath. I just caught myself doing that. One more for me. Ooh. With the band, I'm really trying to pull back as far as I can, trying to get the most tension between my shoulder blades. All right, we're off again. With the bent over front raise, if you're doing that. Think about making your spine longer by sending your hands away from your body and your butt back. Lots of core work here though. Elbows straight-ish, almost completely straight, 99% straight. I got one more. I sat down a little bit too much. I'm just trying to send my butt back and my arms forward. Rest. I kind of made that one a squat. It's not a squat. If anything, it's more like a good morning than a squat. Whew. Okay. We just have one more round through this. Maybe take a little stretch here before you go. Okay. So, final round, can you make it more difficult? Can you add on more weight? Can you add on more resistance, more intensity? Ready, go. Exhale through the hard part. One more. Yeah. Woo, I love that. Okay. One more bent over front raise for me. Show you from the side. 6 to 12 reps. We're off. Shoulders pull down when your arms go forward. So even though your arms are coming up, your shoulders are pulling towards your hips, your shoulder blades, the back of your body. Two more. One more. Yes. Done. That's great. Woo. I'll give us a stretch. Awesome. So for me, that's good for my upper body. I feel like I've been reset. Now I just need to take a stretch. So join me on the ground. You're gonna lay all the way down, and then you'll take your left arm, slide it under your body, and then your right arm, slide it over the top. So your biceps are together, and then rest your chin on your arms. Feel the stretch through your upper back. Just a little bit of effort goes a long way, especially if you're just trying to help your posture and your upper back, you know, just, it's kind of like juicing it up, warming it up, squishing it out. That's what I'm about. And now switch, the right arm goes under, the left arm on top. Use your fingers to spread more space between your shoulder blades. Relax. Good. Okay, release. Just bring your palms face up by your hips. Turn one ear to the mat and take a few deep breaths. Let your elbows relax to the ground here. And then switch your ear to the other side. Let it feel good. Okay. And now come on up to a kneeling or a seated position, whatever feels best. Bring one arm over the other again. Grab your shoulders or grab your wrists or your fingers. Inhale, bring your elbows toward the sky. Exhale, elbows toward your chest. Good. Keep going like this. Inhale, exhale, gliding the elbows and hands on a vertical line. One more. Great. And now open and switch. Good. Couple more. This feels so good. One more. Great. And release. Good. Take one hand behind your head. You can use your opposite hand to pull the elbow down, or maybe you can grab for fingertips and press your head into your elbow. You can also look away from the elbow behind for an extra deep neck stretch. And now let's open and release. Same thing on the other side. Choosing your arm position. You could also hold a towel between your hands if you prefer. And release. Good. Roll those shoulders around. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself a bow. You have just done a great thing for your upper back. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.